Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's TonyXTony, and don't forget the X. So I'm about to give my really casual basketball analysis on why I want the Timberwolves to win the rest of the playoffs, win the championship. And I'm gonna put it down to just one player, and it's because of the most superficial reason ever of all time. Actually, I'm gonna put it down to two players, and it's Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards. And really Anthony Edwards, but you know, like, they both got Anthony in their name, so my name TonyXTony, but my real name Anthony. You know how this go. It's Tony, Anthony, all one and the same. So yeah, I mean, like, that's not the only reason. I'm just lying. But really, Anthony Edwards is such a hooper, bro. Like, I'm not finna give y'all no real basketball analysis other than this clip that we gonna watch of him hooping for game 2, and it's just some of the highlights from the from his game. It's not nothing long, just like maybe a couple minutes, but it's still, I just want to watch it because, man, this dude really be balling. He's like my new favorite player from this new generation of like hoopers and stuff. I really feel a lot of them, like Jason Tatum. He's cool. I just don't really like the Celtics that much, and that's my only problem with him. There's Luka, he cool, but the Mavs, they're just kind of boring to me for some reason. I don't know what it is about the Mavericks, but like, they've always been boring. And I still got a bone to pick with Dirk for beating Bron back in like 2011, but that's sour grapes. And yeah, there's a Victor Wembanyama. Like, he's cool. He's actually one of the players I'm rooting for heavy too, because it's just weird to see somebody be that size and being able to do all the stuff that he does at like the fluidity that he does it with. I always be watching like, how is this possible, man? He just got done winning rookie of the year, so that was cool to see, like, him getting that appreciation and whatnot. So I'm just saying, I'm all in for this new generation. My favorite hooper's always gonna be LeBron James for my whole life, but that don't mean that like I can't like other players too. Like, I really rock with Bron, and I'm gonna rock with him. That's like, for me, Kanye West is my favorite rapper. Like, nobody else tops Kanye of all time. But the reality of it is, there's other artists that I'm still gonna like, because sometimes Kanye be missing, and it just is what it is. And that don't mean that I don't appreciate everything that he's already done. That already made him the GOAT for me. So everything else was what it was, and that's kind of how I feel about Bron. Right now, he's not been winning as much as he used to, but winning don't really make you the best player of all time to me. That's just kind of like a part of what makes somebody get like more things to argue whenever you're trying to bring up their cases, which has been fun. And speaking of like the GOAT cases and people bringing up cases and stuff like that, people really like to compare Anthony Edwards to Michael Jordan, and I think that's interesting because I never really watched Michael Jordan play growing up and stuff like that. That was just not my time. So it's interesting that people from even like the generation before my generation are really like all the old heads, basically, because I'm not no old head yet. They really still be, they be all old head. Such a mindset, bro. Like, whenever I think more about that. Anyway, what are we doing? I'm about to go on such a tangent, man. But I really do think old heads a mindset. Matter of fact, let me write that down, because that'll be a good topic for one of these days. Old head mindset. Okay, sick. Now let's get to this reaction. I can't wait to see this.
By Mike Conley, who has some really good games against Denver this year. He probably plays this team as well as any. Edwards will try it and slash.
Okay, Anthony Edwards.
He goes on Gordon.
What'd you say, Reg? Just look at that. That was a hot knife through butter.
Jokic look like he can't move those big old those feet. Those look like cinder blocks the way he be shuffling around. Two-head yam. What's the problem?
He's got 14.
They are smoking him, bro. I ain't watched this game. I'm watching the clips. How Anthony Edwards know that, like, he didn't need to go down there? He trusts his team, bro, because he was back there cherry picking. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Quick hands right there, authority to head.
You can hear him screaming, too.
The 50-50 balls are going to Minnesota.
They absolutely are. And Anthony getting to his office, about to go to work.
Back down, little man. Fade away. Treat him like a little man.
Let me get my space.
Fuck out my way.
I know I'm working out for 5 too.
How tall is Anthony Edwards? Like,
just fading away. Just
like
he's just so calm. He's not worried. People run away from contact. He's seeking contact.
Calm when he makes that spinner. Edwards on top. He'll put up a three.
He was like, he tall as well, bro. So, like, I don't know that much about bro as a hooper. I'm just out here watching the game.
6.5 to
Look
go.
how he's tossing them up.
Edwards, the electrifying 22-year-old nails one from deep. Anthony Edwards spinning, pushing his way into the paint and got it to go.
Man, if you're gonna foul him right there, you low-key gotta go all in. I would've got a tag. If he does that to me, bro, I'm shoving him so hard.
I'm putting the pressure on you.
Oh, snap. Yeah, Anthony, he cold, bro. He cold. AE, 27 points. Yeah. I mean, first of all, I'm rooting for Anthony, not only because of his name, because, like, I just like that he thinks he can do anything. My whole thing is like this. My favorite people in every sport are the people that are the best. So, Floyd Mayweather, he was my favorite boxer because he was the best. I ain't want him to lose. I want him to win every single time. Usain Bolt, he's my favorite track star. Why? Because he was the best. Nobody could beat him. And still to this day, like, his records is, like, still in the books. So, machine. I mean, we could really, LeBron. To me, Bron's my favorite basketball player of all time because to me, he was unstoppable. Like, did he win every championship? Nah, but that's not really on him. I remember one time in the finals, bro scored like, what he averaged, like a triple-double in the finals, like 34 points or something stupid like that, and like 10 and 9 or something. I'm 10 and 10. I don't really remember anymore. I just remember Andre Iguodala beat him for it, and I was just like, how does that even make sense? How do you get a trophy for guarding somebody that like still put up like legendary numbers? It's actually crazy to me. People just be hating Bron. Anyway, this isn't really about Bron. This is about Anthony Edwards, bro, because him getting MVP chance on the road really deserve. I agree with that. Welcome back, MJ. See, people really on the whole like MJ thing. People really want to put him to that. And the problem with that is I hate when people compare players to players because ultimately you're probably going to just end up disappointed, because the reason Michael Jordan is because he's Michael Jordan. He went to the finals 6 straight times and won 6 straight times. Like, if I was born in that time period, I would have probably been just like everybody else. I don't know if I would be able to, like, if I was like me, I would still probably, I'm just such a malleable person when it comes to like appreciating greatness. I don't think that there's a such thing as just really going all in on just like one person. Like, I love Bron, but I think Anthony Edwards is cold too. I think Michael Jordan was cold. Like, Luka Doncic is cold. All these players is cold. So I don't want to compare him to Michael Jordan. I want to keep Anthony Edwards and let him just do his thing. This team is special. Man, Ant was special. Man, Ant was made to be a wolf. Yeah, he was made to be a Timberwolf for real. He like literally. And whenever I was growing up, I'm from New Mexico, so whenever I was growing up, I always used to like a lobo. If you know, that's like wolf in Spanish. So I used to love wolves growing up. My whole life I used to think that was my spirit animal, and some part of me still feels that way. So, you know, I'm all in. I hope that the Timberwolves win this whole thing. I went on a whole bunch of tangents. I hope that y'all don't mind, because I'm gonna be talking a little bit of casual basketball, nothing crazy. I just enjoy the sport, and I think it's fun to talk about. I'm not finna be getting no statistics. Y'all ain't finna. The only reason I'm gonna be looking up statistics is if it was just like a crazy stat night, or like something happened that was just like, oh yeah, we gotta talk about those stats type stuff. But other than that, I just want to talk to y'all like the homies. Like, come in here, we just chop it up about some basketball, and that's about it. I don't really got too many friends in real life that really rock with it, so we finna all be friends together. Anyway, thanks y'all for watching. Come through again next time. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget the X. Peace out, y'all.